on this V12, it sounded like a gorilla. Drinking like I hit my liver. Smoking these niggas like swoosh. They hated on me, I got bigger. Bigger and bigger and bigger. Most of these niggas don't stay in their lane, they switching. I'm just a product of Memphis. Run up a second, I flip it. She wanna get with this pimpin', but it ain't that simple.
The swerve is so perfect, superb. I nearly hit the curb when I bust that U-turn. I pull up 2 skid marks when I park like yes sir. You hear that? From my car, hook up bra, one hand up on the skirt. Cause me and the woo was kicking it. So bringing the brew, let's reminisce. We in the groove, let's get it in. We in the groove. And she wanna move with a gentleman. No, I'm a gremlin. Fuck with Lil Jody, he genuine. Call up step when I'm in the ends. We on the news, we on the lose. I know you sick of the sicker. When you see the big picture, that nigga. Put your sister in a twister. Lane switcher, paint dripper, drink sipper, cat pillar. Make you black flipper.
I'm a lane switcher, big tank bank filler, real killer. Die for my gang member, gun driller, dope main, dope dealer, gorilla, bank lane switcher. Whole gang gorilla, whole gang none realer. Die for my gang member, bank lane switcher. It's party time. It's party time. It's party time. Let's get dirty. Let's get dirty. It's party time. It's party time. Let's get dirty. Let's get dirty.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening. So we will be starting very soon. Thank you, everyone, for being early. It is 7:58 now, so we will be starting very soon. So if you know any of your kakis who are not here yet, just text them and ask them, come on in, because it is a happening party time here. All right, so just get them to come in very soon, because Felice and Ken will be starting very soon. All right.
quiero escuchar el tono de tu voz. Te conocí cuando no era nada. Y ahora piensa que tú sabes más que yo. Y piensa que tú me conoces. Diciendo todos esos rumores. I heard you went behind my back. Why you do me like that? Me pongo furiosa cada vez que tú me miras. Yo prefiero estar sola que tener tu mala energía. Me siento furiosa. No me quieres de enemiga. Me pongo furiosa cada vez que tú me miras. Me pongo furiosa, furiosa, furiosa. Me pongo furiosa, furiosa, furiosa. You lost another good girl to a bad guy. Go ahead and have your way, I'ma have mine. I just thought that you could play me, oh is that right? Oh is that right? Yo sé que tú mientes, conmigo no juegues, no eres inocente. Ya, ya, tú no quieres bronca, que soy peligrosa, yo traigo mi tropa. Ya, ya, me pongo furiosa cada vez que tú me miras. Yo prefiero estar sola que tener tu mala energía. Me siento furiosa, no me quieres de enemiga. Me pongo furiosa cada vez que tú me miras. Me pongo furiosa, furiosa, furiosa. Me pongo furiosa, furiosa, furiosa.
It's party time. It's party time. It's party time.
Oh yes, it is party time now. Welcome to Canninghill Happy Hour. Right? No, I'm sorry, it is not Canninghill Happy Hour. It is 8:01 now, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being on time. And Ken, sorry, could you help me lower the volume, the party music? Ken is on the line. Never mind. So welcome everybody. Yes, yeah, no, I'm not DJ Jack. I'm just Jack. Okay, so Ken, could you help us to? Thank you. It's party time. Awesome. So there's total of about 99 of us, and there are some of them who are still coming in. So thank you very much, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for being on time. And we are so excited. So if you are excited to be part of this core team, I want you to just type 88 in the chat group. All right, type 88. Far. Everyone type 88 in the chat group. All right, and this is exciting. 88, 88, 88. Far. If you want to close a deal, type 88 in the chat group. Okay, you'll be blessed with a closing at Canninghill, Piers. All right, this is so exciting. There's more than 100 of us here today, and this is awesome. I can feel the energy coming through from the chat group. It's like the chat group is going to explode very soon, isn't it? Awesome. Okay, so today is actually a special starting or welcoming sharing by our chief ICs. So I think without further ado, I'll hand this time over to our chief ICs, Phyllis as well as Ken. So Phyllis and Ken, I'll just hand over the time to you guys. Take it over. Thank you. Phyllis, you're on mute.
Thank you. Okay, thank you everyone. Good evening. Wow, Pauline is like a long line of eights. Okay, people are still logging in, so I'm just going to give a few more minutes. So let's wait for them for a short while, okay? Okay, please give us the full 1 hour, 1.5 hours, okay, because there are a lot of important updates we have for you tonight. In fact, this morning we just had a JMA meeting and we were rushing to prepare the slides that we are showing you later. So please make sure you stay throughout this whole training. And if your friends are still not in yet, there is sound, right? Colleen say no sound. Can you all hear me? Can, right? Colleen, you want to check the sound on your side? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I just want to wait for a while because we are loud and clear. Thank you. Because we've got quite a number of core team, and it will be a pity if they miss out the important updates. Please sign in early for our trainings because generally for my trainings and for my LIC's training, we'd like to keep it, really short, sweet, and sharp because we know everyone's time is really valuable. And moreover, today is a Friday night, right? I mean, so we want to keep it really productive. So if you know of friends who really have not signed in, please urge them to quickly sign in now because I really would like to start in 2 minutes' time. And today's sharing will not be recorded. Reason being, I'll be sharing some sensitive information which was just shared this morning, and we are not supposed to distribute the information out yet. Okay, so please get your friends to log in. Okay, someone raised the hand. Let me see who is it. Oh, Meili. Meili, do you want to text? You raise your hand. Do you want to text in the box? Okay, 144. Okay, so if you're ready, I'm going to share screen now. Can you all see my screen? Should be clear, right? Okay. Okay, so good evening, everybody, once again. Okay, welcome to Canninghill Piers CT Zoom welcome. I think our team has met quite a few of you through the photo taking. Thank you very much for your, I think someone raised hand, Norman raised hand, right? Okay, thank you so much for your active participation. And of course, I really like to thank my LIC, Sean, as well as Jerry for their hard work that day, taking photos for so many of you. But of course, without your active participation, this wouldn't be possible. And when you receive the photos from Jerry later, please thank him personally as well because it's a lot of hard work. He just told us that he didn't sleep at all last night, yeah? So please use that beautiful pictures that he has taken for you, right? And send out to all your clients. Okay, so everybody, welcome again to the CT Zoom welcome. For those of you who are still not in our Telegram chat, right? Please do so. Please, I'm going to give you like just 10 seconds. Please scan this QR code and make sure that you're in PropNext Canninghill Telegram group. Okay, this is especially important for those who wants to be tagger especially, right? This is a good place for you to reach out to fellow PropNextians. So please join this Telegram chat. Okay. All right, today, what's the content today? I'm going to again to share with you the IC team. Okay, most importantly is item 2. Today's what's the updated project details that we got just this morning from the developers. And I want to recap with every one of you again why this is a very exciting site. Okay, and then we want to talk into more details with regards to our timeline, training, marketing details. Okay, as well as Lux Tiger selection, because I know some of you miss our recruitment talk. Obviously, I want to finish it in the shortest possible manner, in the clearest possible manner, and leave some time for you guys to ask us questions. Okay, the Canninghill PS team, Chief ICs, Ken Ng and myself, Phyllis Peck. So those of you who know Ken, Ken is the IC in Sengkang Grand Residences as well as the Landmark. So Ken is definitely the person who knows about integrated project and how to bring out the intrinsic value of integrated project. And myself, I've been a Lux IC for the last few years, and the projects that I'm currently leading is 19 Nassim, Hamilton Scott's Perfect 10, Riviere, RV Altitude, that's fully sold, and Ritz-Carlton. Okay, together with our team of 8 LICs, we are ICs across 30 projects in PropNext marketing, project marketing. All right, so my lead ICs are none other than Adeline Chan, Chester, Sue, Elaine Tan, Jack Wee, Jerry Ng, Norman Koh, Rain Chua, Sean Low. As you can see from my chart, they are ICs in many projects. So combined, right, we really bring our experience across 30 projects to come together, right, to achieve greater success. As you guys know, this is the first ever collaboration between the Lux and the non-Lux team, and we really want to come together to create a big success in Canninghill Piers, and we welcome you to join us, in doing so. So Canninghill Piers updated project details. I think this part is what all of us are locked in tonight to listen to. Okay, you have seen this before. Okay, but take note, congratulations to us. We have a beautiful address. We are going to be known as 1 Clarke Quay. Okay, so the tallest building, Canninghill Piers, we've got 2 residential towers, right? And the tallest residential tower is 1 Clarke Quay. The shorter one is 5 Clarke Quay. And all of you know we are in District 6, Singapore River Planning Area. So in our residential project itself, okay, we've got one block of 48-story residential tower, known as address is 1 Clarke Quay, one block of 24-story tower, that is 5 Clarke Quay. Okay, we've got 4-story basement car park. In this project itself, we have clubhouse, swimming pool, communal facilities, and they are located at 3 levels: level 3, level 24, and level 45. Okay, so the height of our tallest building, which is 48 story, is 180 meters, and our 24-story residential towers is about 100 meters. In total, Canninghill Piers, we've got 696 units. Okay, we've got this many units, and this is 99-year leasehold. Look at the words that I put in brackets. Okay, currently the existing tenure is 97 years and 30 days. Okay, since 1980. Okay, but no worries. Okay, the lease will be topped up to a fresh 99 years. All right. Okay, target completion date. This one is as per the press release by CDL as well as CapitaLand yesterday. The target completion date is not that long, it's 2025. Total number of car parks in this project will not be 1:1 because we are literally next to the MRT station, but it will be, but no worries, if you want to park, there will be sufficient lots and it will be season parking. Details wise is to be advised. Okay, so design architect, project architect, landscape consultant, project interior designer, I will talk more later when I show you their credentials. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This picture literally, we only got it yesterday, right, from the press release. You can see that the tallest building here is Clarke Quay, 1 Clarke Quay, which is the residential. Then diagonally across is 5 Clarke Quay, that is the 24-story building. So one is the tallest one, remember, 48-story, 180 meters high. 5 Clarke Quay, the shorter one, is 24-story high, 100 meters tall. And then, of course, we have service apartments, as well as then we have the 7 Clarke Quay, which is the Moxie Hotel. And then when you see that I'm pointing below, because in between the 4 towers, right? Okay, right in the center of the 4 towers is our commercial site, and it's actually open to sky. Okay, so that is actually 9 Clarke Quay, and that is the commercial components. Okay, and you can see from this beautiful picture here, because this is the tallest building along Singapore River, definitely you're going to get beautiful Singapore River views. You're also getting MBS views. You're also getting city views. You're getting beautiful Fort Canning Hill. So with this picture, it's very easy to captivate your client, to tell them why they should buy Fort Canninghill Piers. Okay, if you were to just use this 4 blocks to see it sideways, this is what we're talking about. 1 Clarke Quay, 3 Clarke Quay, 5 Clarke Quay, 7 and 9 Clarke Quay, referring to our residential, service apartments, the hotels, as well as the commercial. Okay, back to just now, we already know that, I think I don't need to introduce CDL and CapitaLand. All of us know that they are the mega developers of Singapore. And we are having 2 mega developers collaborating to give us a beautiful project. And not only do we have very strong developer team, we also have a strong architect team. The design architect is none other than internationally renowned architect firm. We call it BIG, Bjarke Ingels Group, led by Mr. Bjarke Ingels himself. Mr. Bjarke Ingels, right? Just give me a second. Mr. Bjarke, hang on for a while, yeah? Just give me. Okay, apologies. Okay, Mr. Bjarke Ingels himself is one of the world's most well-known contemporary architects. He has been voted 100 most influential people in the world by Time Magazine in 2016, by the Wall Street Journal in 2011, Innovator of the Year. He was also given the coveted prize of this Danish Crown Prince Cultural Prize in 2011. Okay, and a few of his well-known projects is this 8 house in Copenhagen, via 57 West in New York. So if you are marketing this project, please Google a little bit about these two architectural buildings, which are very well known. For example, 8 house at Copenhagen is very interesting. Residents can actually cycle at the street level, right? And the ramp, if you stay in a penthouse, you can actually cycle all the way up to your penthouse unit. Okay, and of course, via 57 West, New York, it is built in such a way that it does not affect the views of the surrounding buildings, okay, of the harbor itself. But Mr. Bjarke Ingels, he is not new to Singapore. At this moment, if you go to what you call that Raffles Place, if you guys remember the Golden Shoe car park, it is going to be built as Capita Spring Singapore. And this building is really very special. If you were to Google Capita Spring again, if you look at the architecture, it's as if like plants are actually shooting out from the center of the buildings. Okay, please go and check out BIG's work so that you can talk more about it to your client. Okay, project architect itself is none other than DP Architect. DP Architect obviously is very well known in Singapore. They have been around since 1976, and they have designed many notable Singapore's public projects as well as landmarks, such as our Esplanade, Resort World Sentosa, Singapore Flyer, and they're also extremely familiar with the Singapore River story. So because they have done Hotel Fort Canning, Clarke Quay Central, and the River Place. And the project interior designer is Asylum Creative, and Asylum Creative has actually won a President's Design Award in 2018, so it's quite recent for the Warehouse Hotel. And our project landscape consultant is RSD, Rambo Studio Drysettle. They have done a lot of Singapore landmarks as well, such as our Bishan Ang Mo Kio Park, Jurong Eco Garden. RSD has also been engaged by big developers such as UOL and King Leong to do the landscaping for Mayor House, as well as by King Leong to do the landscaping for 15 Holland Hill, both luxurious projects. Okay, now this is the one that I think a lot of you are looking forward to seeing. Okay, we do have a good 76% of 1 bedroom, 1 plus study, 2 bedroom with ensuite study, 2 bedroom with study. So the 1 and 2 bedroom types make up of 76%, okay, of the total, what you call that, total number of units. So what does that tell us? This tells us that we will attract a lot of investors. Okay, so that means your clientele, right, could be anyone in your phone. Okay, from people who can afford $1.x million to $2.x million, they definitely can buy a 1 and 2 bedrooms here in what you call that, Canninghill Piers. Okay, because 76% is they're all focused on smaller units. And the next 20%, we are talking about 3 and 4 bedroom types. So 3 and 4 bedroom types, we have the more compact 3 bedrooms that is about 893 square feet to the range, yeah, because you see I put a minimum to maximum. So our 3 bedrooms is you have like just under 900 to almost 1,260, okay, 1,259 to be exact. So 3 bedroom, 893 to 1,259 if you can't see the numbers clearly. We have 3 bedroom premium is about 1,300 square feet. The 4 bedroom premium is 1,007 plus to the 1,900 plus. So it's really good size. So the 3 and 4 bedroom types make up of 20% of our total number of units. The big ones, 5-bedroom premium, which is almost 2,800 square feet, as well as our Sky Suites, which ranges from 2008 to about almost 4,000 square feet, as well as our super penthouse. The last time I told you guys more than 5,000 square feet, right? This is actually almost double. This 8,956 square feet. So 5-bedroom premium, Sky Suites, as well as super penthouse, they made up of 25 units and a total of 4% in this entire place. So you can just, for easy remember, you can just remember 3/4 are 1 and 2 bedrooms, 1/4 are the 3, 4, 5 Sky Suites, as well as the penthouse. Okay, and our show flats, our show gallery is still not completed yet, but once it's completed, we'll be invited to go and see, and there will be 4 show flat types. Okay, the 1+ study, which is they're going to showcase the 538 square feet kind. Okay, they're going to showcase 2+ study, 3-bedroom premium, as well as the 4-bedroom premium. So I think it will be really very exciting. Developer already told us very excitedly that we will fall in love with the show flat. Okay. Okay. Why today's recording is not why today's sharing it will not be recorded, because we are showing you things that we are not supposed to distribute yet. Okay, so please, if you were to screenshot all this, okay, you are doing it at your own risk. If you were to publish it, okay, it will be at your own risk, because anyone caught distributing things which are not that we did not send out in the CT chat, that we did not send out in the Telegram chat, that cannot be shared yet, okay, will not be allowed to market this project. So please follow our instructions, because if you were to put it on the internet, you are actually doing it at your own risk, okay? All right, so this is a 1+ study. So I'm going to show you the floor plans of the 4 show flat types. So the first one is our 1 bedroom plus study, the 50 square meters, 538 square feet. You can see that once you come in, you have the kitchen on the one side and a study on the other side, comfortable living, dining with a beautiful balcony, because everyone will get a beautiful view over there, as well as a spacious master bedroom, okay, and a master bath. Okay, the next show flat type will be the 2+ study, and this is the 80 square meters, 861 square feet. So actually it's quite easy to remember. 1 bedroom, 50 square meters, 538. The 2+ study is the 80 square meters, 861 square feet. So I'm just going to flash through this for you to see that, okay, the layout is very efficient. Okay, there is no wasted space. Every space is, for example, the 2+ study is a very popular dumbbell layout. Okay, that it has the highest space efficiency in terms of space usage. The third show flat type is our 3-bedroom premium. It's the 122 square meters, 1313 square feet, and it comes with a private lift. So our 3-bedroom premium at 1313 square feet comes with a private lift. And from the floor plan, you can also see that for some of you, if you were to look at the bottom part of my chart, you can see the kitchen. It's going to be a very beautiful kitchen, because this kitchen will have somewhat like a half glass, and this kitchen is also connected to the balcony. So part of the kitchen counter, right, because it's connected to the balcony, is as if like it's a bar counter. So this is how developer described to us this morning. I'm also very excited to see the show flat, because I think this is such a lifestyle place. So the layout must also encourage a lot of lifestyle users. Okay, 4-bedroom, the last show flat type will be the 4-bedroom premium, which is 163 square meters, 1755 square feet. Okay, so I think this is a good time for you to remember all these numbers. Okay, even if you don't remember, don't worry, I'm going to give you a fact sheet. Okay, again, of course, the 4-bedroom premium will also come with a private lift lobby, spacious rooms. As usual, you have the 3 bedrooms on one side, the junior master on one side, and the living room, living dining room in the center. This residential story key plans, all I want to show you this is that you can take a quick look. Okay, this is talking about 4th to the 23rd story. Remember which are the levels for facilities. The facilities are found on level 3, level 24, and level 45, right? So what's the difference between units at 4 to 7 and 8th to the 23rd. You can see that the unit types are actually the same. Sometimes there are just slight difference in the facade, the outline, okay, but the interior space, they are all the same, okay, but developer, just for the sake of accuracy, they have to separate this. And you can see that the corner units, especially the one that's facing River Valley Road, remember block 5? Block 5 is the 24-story block, right? The 100 meters tall block. And that is the one that is actually facing across the road from Fort Canninghill. So I'm talking about the block that is on my top right-hand corner, right? Top right-hand corner, right? So that is block 5. So block 5, you can see that the lighter brown, all this, these are actually the 3-bedroom premium units. So obviously the premium units are always the corner ones. Then if you come back to block 1, okay, the 4-bedroom premiums are actually found the one that is facing the Singapore River. And then your 1 and 2 bedrooms are the ones that are actually facing the Clarke Quay, as well as the Tan Tai Lai, how do you pronounce that word? Tan Tai Place, what you call that, street. Okay, so don't worry about all this yet. We are just excited that since we have this to show it to you, but we are not allowed to distribute this yet. Okay, so at least when your clients ask you about it, you can say, yes, it's going to be very exciting. Yes, the 4 bedrooms and the big 3 bedrooms, you're going to get good views. And even the 1, 2 bedrooms, everyone, you know, will be facing away to get some good views. Okay, so this is the one that is above the sky, what you call that, the 24th floor facilities deck. Okay, again, 25th to the 44th, they are the same unit types. Again, it's just because the outline is slightly different. And then from here, you can see again the bigger units. Okay, that there will be some changes in the unit type again. Okay, this is specifically talking about the highest few floors. And the highest few floors, as you can see, we are talking about only the sky suites, the super penthouse, okay, and perhaps some 1 and 2 bedroom units, but basically are the sky suite and super penthouse. Okay, of course, some lucky ones, the 1 and 2 bedrooms are also found on this level. So remember, facilities are on 45th floor, okay, meaning that the Sky Club level at this 45th floor, right, is still below the Sky Suite and Super Penthouse. So this gives this Sky Suite and Super Penthouse a more some kind of like a more special status, because they are the tallest in the entire building. Okay. If for some of you, if you have read the press release carefully, the press release has shared with us many facilities. Okay, for example, it talks about like our residential towers, where we have 2 residential towers, and these 2 residential towers are actually connected by an iconic sky bridge on level 24. So if you look at the later, I'll show you the side views. But if you look at the picture carefully, there is actually a bridge that's connecting from our 48-story building to our 24-story building using this sky bridge at level 24. And because this building is so tall, the 48-story building is so tall, and if you look at the aerial view of this entire place, you can obviously see MBS, you can see the Flyers, you can see Marina Bay and beyond. And obviously, then you can also see Fort Canninghill and the Singapore River, as well as the whole city skyline. So what facilities do we have in Canninghill Piers? We do have on level 3, outdoor jogging track, a bouldering wall, adventure theme children's playground. Okay, that's on level 3. And on level 24, we have a sky gym, infinity lap pool, a sky gourmet, a flexi lounge and function room. That's level 24. Of course, as well as the sky bridge. And on level 45, we've got a sky garden and we've got a sky club. Okay, this sky club is super luxurious because it is almost 1,900 square feet. And at that level, for sure, if you are up there entertaining your friends or enjoying the function room together with your family members, you can take in the breathtaking views of Marina Bay at that level. Okay, literally on no one along the Singapore River will have such view except you. All right, so this is the most special thing about Canninghill Piers, because we are the tallest residential building along Singapore River. Okay, this is the side view. Okay, and also the night view. Can you see the sky bridge? That is the sky bridge at level 24. Okay, and this is also the panoramic views from Canninghill Piers. We can see the Fort Canninghill, we can see towards the CBD area, we can see the Marina Bay, we can see the Flyers, we can see MBS. Okay, so this is the views that the developer has taken before the former Liang Court was demolished. Okay, so just a quick recap of the important points. What's so special about this project? This is the only residential development in Singapore where you have these two nature elements, okay? These two nature elements referring to the hill as well as the river, Fort Canninghill as well as the iconic Singapore River. That's why this project is named with the hill and piers, okay? Canninghill Piers, because it reflects the rare hill as well as river dual frontage, okay? Dual frontage means two frontage, because we have the block 5 that is actually having the hill frontage, and we have the tall residential block that not just have the river frontage but also the hill frontage. And we are the only one, not just along Singapore River, but in the entire Singapore, that we have these two nature elements in our immediate surroundings. Okay, so this is definitely the big unique selling point that you need to know. Okay, obviously it is jointly developed by two mega developers, two trusted developers, two developers with histories of building luxury home, with long histories of building quality homes in Singapore. And I've mentioned again and again, this is going to be the tallest residential development along Singapore River, designed by internationally renowned Danish architectural firm, Bjarke Ingels Group, or you can just say BIG, B-I-G, all right? So Canninghill Piers is not in any ordinary location, okay? The place we are at makes urban living at its best. Why is it so? Because now Canninghill Piers is part of an integrated development and is directly linked by an underpass to Fort Canning MRT station, and this is on the downtown line. And we are right beside F&B and lifestyle destination Clarke Quay, okay? And all of us know how vibrant it can be, okay, pre-COVID days. And not only we are just close to one, directly linked to one MRT station, the next MRT station, Clarke Quay, which is on the northeast line, is just a short 8 minutes walk away. And we are a part of an integrated development that is not just linked to the MRT. Remember, I talked about many integration to one. MRT is one, Clarke Quay is two. Number 3 is that we also have a commercial component that has F&B and lifestyle shops and supermarkets. That commercial component, which is known as the 9 Clarke Quay, remember? Okay, that is Canninghill Square. Okay, we are also linked to a hotel operated under the Moxie brand, and that is actually, if people are not familiar with Moxie brand, you can always tell them it's actually by Marriott International. Okay, we are also linked to a service apartment with a hotel license, and that is operated under the Somerset brand. I think Somerset brand is quite well known, so if you tell people Somerset brand, they should know. Okay, so we have the MRT, we have the Clarke Quay lifestyle place, we've got the F&B, we've got the supermarkets, we've got the hotels, we've got service apartments, okay? And we've got Fort Canninghill, and we've got Singapore River. So it's actually really, if you were to really count all this in, it is really many integration, okay, to one. So obviously, why clients should be excited? Because this site will attract homeowners as well as investors as well, because we have a wide selection of unit types, from 1 bedroom starting from 409 square feet to 5 bedrooms to Sky Suite to a super penthouse at 8956 square feet. So we have different unit sizes for different users, for different budget consideration, for different people buying for different purpose, okay? So having said all this, I just want to let you guys know that we will have a virtual briefing of agents, meaning that developers will conduct a Zoom briefing for all agents, probably like an architect briefing, if the architect's ready, likely to be early September. I don't have the exact date yet, but it could be on, if I'm talking about the first week of September or the last week of October, that kind of date, it could be around 3rd of September, that kind of dates, okay? So we have requested developer to give us this virtual briefing earlier so that we can share more excitedly with our clients. However, physical show flat briefing will still need approvals to be given and all this kind of stuff. So that's why it cannot be any earlier. It will most likely be around late September. So, so if it's late September, if agents were to view for around 2 weeks, we reckon that buyer's preview, if to follow immediately after that, will be somewhat like early October. And then usually we give buyers 2 weeks to preview, right? The launch will be closer to the maybe 3rd week or so of October. Okay, for those who still have not gone to the site, please do so, okay? Please take an MRT there, drive there, but you have to visit the site before you start sharing a lot with your client. Okay, the actual site is actually, okay, it's in the heart of Clarke Quay. Okay, it's hard to miss. Okay, it's a very big site. So if you are actually crossing, you know, at the Riverside Point, crossing over to the heart of the Clarke Quay area, you can see that it's on the actual site is at the corner. Okay, if you take a walk at Fort Canninghill, which I also strongly encourage you guys to do so, because you can see how that if someone is actually very interested in the site, this place is not just close to 1 MRT station or 2 MRT stations, especially for expats tenants. They love to walk, they love to jog. They may even just walk across the hill to go to Bras Basah, to go to City Hall, to the other place. So it's very easily connected via the Fort Canninghill. So the actual site as well as the show gallery is very close by, literally opposite each other. This makes this project and this launch very exciting because we know that if the show flat is actually very close to the actual site, people need not imagine. They can actually take in the sights and sounds and the beauty of the Clarke Quay immediately after coming out from the show flat. It will help us close or collect the check much easier. Okay, so before I before I move on to talk about timeline and trainings, because I know some of you did miss what you call that, my recruitment sharing. So I thought it's important to go through this. Okay, Canninghill Piers, right? We for those of you who are not familiar with the site, we are talking about former Liang Court. Okay, for those who are probably in the 40s, you will know that that's where last time, you know, Daimaru is. Okay, really, really very famous, very popular. Okay, but what is so exciting about this site? Okay, before we have new perspective like the one I'm using now, we know that this picture itself already tells us a lot about this site. Okay, it is a site with beautiful views with the very rare dual frontage of the hill at the Singapore River. Okay, and everyone is very excited because this is the one and only brand new integrated development by the Singapore River in the heart of Clarke Quay by Fort Canninghill and offer very rare river and hill dual frontage. Okay, and of course it gives us a beautiful panoramic views of the skyline. Is there another integrated development over there? Yes, the Central. For those people who are familiar, that is the Central at Clarke Quay Station. But does it have a dual views of the hill and the river? No, it doesn't. Okay, and we are literally next to the Singapore River, and we are actually the one that is going to be the tallest in this area. And of course, we are definitely going to be the brand new kid on the block. I'm not going to go through this because I have mentioned this in my digital exhibition talk as well as the recruitment talk. But the whole idea here is that although you see, okay, these are the residential that you can find along the Singapore River. I'm not talking about few blocks away from the Singapore River. I'm not talking about residential developments which are like walking distance. So I'm literally talking about developments that is right next to the Singapore River, that you come down from your development, you are already walking along the river promenade, okay? So there is extremely low supplies of homes, and a lot of them are already 10 to about 26 years old, okay? Rivier is one of the newest one. So Rivier will be ready around 2023, okay? And at that time when Rivier's, that piece of land was made available, we all know that a lot of developers, the top developers in Singapore, okay, UOL, Willock, CDL, Capital Land, everybody bidded for this land, okay, competed for this land. That's why the land cost for that Jakim Street, okay, the Zouk site, Rivier site, is 1733 per square foot per plot ratio, okay, because that was the last GLS. Okay, then after, if you see along the Singapore River, if you look at the peach color, right, which is pure residential, very, very few. Rivier and some others are sitting on the pink color land. And the pink color land refers to residential with commercial at first level. And then some people can only build at maybe the light blue color one, that's part commercial and residential land. Okay, which is where for us, the Canninghill Piers, we are actually sitting on the light blue color land, which is commercial and residential land. However, that land was already the former Liang Court. Okay, so if CDL as well as Capital Land did not come together to collaborate, right, we actually do not have any more land available for brand new developments, and Rivier will be the only new kid on the block. So remember, this is a former Liang Court, and at that time we have the Somerset Liang Court as well as the Novotel Singapore Clarke Quay. Okay, so this redevelopment is actually possible because CDL, okay, who owns Novotel Clarke Quay, sold this share of that Novotel Clarke Quay to a CDL Capital Land joint venture. Okay, while Capital Land actually owns this Somerset Liang Court and also sold this to CDL, so that because they sold their interest of these two buildings to each other, that's why a 50-50 joint venture can be made possible. And that's why, because of the agreement between these two giants in the industry, this site can be demolished and a new building can come up. Okay, otherwise, if nobody wants to sell anything, we will not get another brand new site. And not only this is not just a brand new site, this is actually an integrated development by Singapore River. So this makes everything all more exciting. And obviously, a lot of you know that we expect very strong demand because of all the attributes that, okay, before we even get that perspective, a lot of customers are already talking about the Liang Court site. I'll be asking you when this place will be launched, because the location, okay, I do not want you guys to just be soaked in by the perspective. Is definitely very, very beautiful. But even before the perspective, we all know, okay, that we are going to expect very strong demand because in terms of a location wise, it has a very unique location that is in the center of all action. It is in the center of Orchard Shopping Belt, the Arts and Civic District, the Central Business District, the Singapore River. It is very close to the River Valley Residential Enclave. It is very close to the Ophir Rochor corridor, where we see the South Beach Residences, the Midtown Modern, Midtown Bay. Okay, and we have very easy connectivity to many places. Not only are we accessible to buses, MRT, and you know that they can even use water transports like river taxi, right? Because we are literally next to the pier along at Clarke Quay area. So without any further ado, I just want to share with you some quick summary that why this site is really exciting to remind all of us. Okay, it's very extremely rare. Okay, a site like this is extremely rare. Okay, people are expecting very good demand because there is already a very healthy expats community, which means very healthy rental in that area. Okay, there is a very strong project team. This is a many-in-one integrated development. And we are having a rare city homes with breathtaking views, and we have wide choices, not just 1 to 5 bedroom types, but also sky suites as well as penthouses. And Mr. Quack from CDL has also shared, and in this short sentence, right? I think he has captured the spirit of this site. Okay, he mentioned that with multiple frontages, breathtaking views, and convenient access to the Fort Canning MRT station, the Liangcourt site has outstanding locational attributes for an integrated development comprising residential, commercial, hotel, and service apartment components. Okay, and this is actually important to highlight to your clients why such an iconic project, in such an exciting site, they must invest, because it's also built by very trusted developers, and they are actually harnessing the strengths and capabilities of themselves, okay, not just themselves, but again, the strong project teams of all the partners involved, and their vision is to build this into an iconic landmark into the Singapore River. Okay, that's why a strong project team has been engaged. Okay, now let's come to the Canninghill timeline training and marketing overview. Today, okay, the last time for those who attended the recruitment talk, we say that today, 20th August, okay, that will be our Zoom CT welcome. This is the time when I have given you the latest project update. I will share with you our training timetables. I will also share with you the mailers that we have designed. Okay, what are the marketing avenues that we have planned for you? Team formation and strategies. I believe all of you have chosen your LICs. Those of you who have not, and you have received my personal text for you to confirm your LICs, I want to reiterate, we will always train as one united team. We work as one united team. Formation of the small groups itself is to help with direct communication, because sometimes we have important information to pass down, and we want to make sure that you receive them, you understand them. And then we know that some people prefer like smaller settings to ask questions. So having formed your own team group chat, this is where you can ask your LICs questions that you're too shy to ask in Zoom like this, all right? And most importantly, we plan today's training knowing that developer is going to give us more information this morning. And it is the aim of this team, okay, that we always want to pass information to you guys as soon as possible. Whenever developer says this information can go, we want you to be the first one to know, okay? So because we want everyone to hit the ground running, that's why we have also started this early bird recruitment, gotten a lot of you to start taking pictures so that we can do personalized EDM for you, and we can start after today, okay, start blasting to our clients, okay? So before I talk about the CT training, I want to talk about the mailers first, okay? This mailers was just recently designed. In fact, we just confirmed yesterday. For those of us who are familiar with the Lux mailers, okay, no need to share with the JMAs, okay? Okay, Lux mailers, whenever we do Lux mailers, we will not really want to mention the project name, okay? Because once, if you just tell people Canninghill Piers, people can easily Google, and instead of calling you to find out more, okay, they may start calling the JMAs, okay? Of course, it's very difficult to disguise this project because this project itself is already very prominent. But again, we did not mention names, okay? So this is like a stylized version of one of the image that we have been given. So it says the one and only brand new integrated development by the Singapore River. And we have extended a special invitation to everyone, to the person who received this card to preview a rare, luxurious integrated development along the historic Singapore River. Okay, so this will be somewhat like in a rose gold color. Every city will get one lot with distribution. Okay, you don't have to do anything. Okay, can you imagine? You only pay $200, and we already spent $150 on this. Okay, so every city will get one lot with distribution. It will be distributed to district 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, and 15 to all the condos and landed, okay, via mail, via direct homes. All this actually quite costly method, right? Okay, so besides this one lot that you get from your CT funds, if you feel that you have the budget, okay, to do additional marketing, we really urge you to buy more lots, okay? What we intend to do is that we want to do 2 rounds of mailer distribution. Okay, between maybe in September, as well as okay, sorry, now it's already today is the 20th, right? So probably one is in the early September. That's why we need your confirmation as soon as possible. After tonight, I'll be putting in CT chat asking for extra mailer orders. Okay, extra mailers means you already have one free one, but you may want to order 2 more lots, meaning that you are willing to spend $300 to get maybe another 1,000 pieces to be distributed together, bulk orders with us, yeah, to be distributed to this address. Okay, so and you get like 2 rounds of distribution. Okay, but there are some of you who says that you prefer to do your own selection of areas. You may have your own private farmers. Then you're also welcome to do just printing only. And it costs just $18 per lot, meaning 500 flyers. Do note that this $18, right, is only applicable if you apply together with us where we do the printing together. Okay, if you were to approach RPI, which is our printing company, okay, and do this printing on your own, obviously it will not cost you $18 per lot. It will cost you over $100 because it's individual run of that printing. Okay, I hope you guys know what I mean. Okay, so besides this opt-in mailers, we will do that first because that is more that one is more time sensitive because it requires printing and also lodging with SingPost, and then for the mailers to be distributed, that we will get it done. And for those of you who are interested in doing SMS blast, for example, via Siapa, as in crafting your own message and then blast to direct owners in these areas, you're free to do so. I will share with you, I will invite the vendor to come and talk to us if you are interested to do so. Okay, FB marketing, we can also invite vendors, and if you guys already are familiar or working with some vendors, you can also let us know or share with your colleagues. But all these are opt-in. Okay, this means these are fees. These are expenses that you're willing to pay on top of the $200 courting fee. We all want to close the direct customers, and we know that, of course, the first group that we should tap on is always our warm leads. Okay, so but if you don't have the warm leads, then you have to spend some money, okay, to try to find other leads. Okay, so if you can't do it in a big way, never mind. Then you just do it in a small way, okay, by just getting another $150 for an extra lots. So we want to cater to people with different budgets. If you need help, please speak to your RIC, and then we can see what solutions we have for you as well. Okay, the thing that is going to come up quite soon is on the 24th and the 27th next week. Okay, we are going to start off with our CT trainings. Okay, we will start off with simple things like Project Marketing 101, which means we talk about financial calculations. We also talk about how do you reconnect with your with leads which are already in your phones. Okay, reconnect with your old clients, how to outreach to new clients. Okay, whatever we do, we will make sure that our trainings are in bite size. Generally, right, we try to keep the training short, sharp, and sweet. Okay, so we would like to start on time. Okay, so we would really appreciate that all of us respect each other's time. Every time we have a training, please come in early, okay, so that we can end off within just 1 hour or 1.5 hours. So in all the CT trainings that we have planned out, the dates are roughly there, okay. We will cover in bite-sized project facts, okay, comparative marketing analysis. If you have not done Lux project or you're not familiar with the location, don't worry. We will go through with you, okay, the details. Okay, we'll talk about project highlights. How do you sell luxurious project that goes beyond PSF? Okay, how do we sell beyond PSF? Then that means what are we selling? We're selling on quality. We're selling on what kind of status someone gets from buying this particular property. We are talking about the quality fittings and finishes, okay? And this is what the things that we are talking about with regards to intrinsic values. And these are the things that we will talk about in project highlights. We will also teach you how to present with regards to show flat presentation so that it's smoother, so that you can know how to handle higher net worth clients. We will also teach you how to handle objections. So these are the various topics of our CT trainings. Okay, with regards to our tagger trainings, as you can see from my dates, right? Of course, you will not get tagger trainings before you take tagger tests, okay? So the tagger test will definitely be based on your own learning, be based on your own research on the comparative market analysis. Of course, you can also tune into our project power sharing to learn more, okay? But subsequently, once you're selected as a tagger, we will definitely make sure that you can present really well at our Lux standard. We will make sure that you understand the sales kit inside out, okay? We don't worry, we will go through with you the CMA, okay? Very comprehensive CMA will be shared, okay? We will also help you present with confidence, okay, as well. Just now I was mentioning, we sell beyond PSF. We sell using intrinsic values such as lifestyle, quality, and status. Okay, we will also share, and we will get people to role play and also share their experience on how they connect and convince high net worth clients. So all these will be covered in our tagger trainings. For some of you, you are keen in becoming our taggers, and we welcome you to take our test. Our pre-tagger qualification is the same as a pre-qualification for all PropNext projects, okay? There is no Lux qualification and non-Lux qualification. Our pre-qualification is the same, and we follow the company policy. So as long as you are at least at least 6 months experience in the real estate industry, you are a 90-10 commission agent, or you have proof that you have at least 80K, done an 80K, what you call that, commission, or you have transacted 5 project transactions in the last 24 months, or you're a salesperson who have done so in another company, but you can show us proof that you've done so. And on top of that, if you do not have any complaint cases or dispute in other projects, okay, as long as you fulfill you fulfill all these 3 main criteria, you can apply to be our tagger, okay? And it is open to everybody, okay? Every CTs who fulfill the pre-qualification criteria. If you fulfill them, you are eligible to apply to take the tagger test. And next, I'm going to share with you for the Lux tagger test, okay? We've got 2 parts. First part is the written test, and you'll be tested on basic project facts. For example, who's the developer, what's the land size, what are the unit types, and then 10 questions will be on the CMA. So the written test is total of 30 marks. It will take up 30% of the overall score, okay, and you get to answer 30 questions as well. So part 2 of the test refers to the oral test. This is more important because it takes up 70% of the overall score. So each tagger, okay, you will go through, okay, you'll be interviewed by the IC panel. So you'll be given 4 to 5 minutes of an oral test. So you'll be graded on your presentation, how you handle objections that we throw at you, and what is your general level of CCR knowledge. Okay, don't be afraid of this oral test. We have taken people who are new project players, okay, because this person actually put in effort to study, put in effort and practice, you know, and as such, this person is confident when he or she comes for the tagger test. Okay, be assured that for the Lux tagger test, we have a very fair grading system. Okay, we do not see what is your title, you know, that you are, or this ranking in PropNext, or this you hold this team leader, team whatever a title. Okay, we look at your performance on that day, your potential and your attitude, not how long have you been a real estate agent. We are looking for people who are hardworking, who are hungry, and who wants to really make it work for them in project marketing. Okay, because a tagger should be one that is hungry to reach out, okay, hungry to close deals. All right, after the ICs have selected a group of taggers that we think that has the potential or have done extremely well, we will pass this name list to Dominic Lee, who is the head of the Lux team. Okay, Dominic will go through the list and finalize. After he goes through that, that will be our finalized tagger list. Okay. Sometimes he may request some of you or all of you, okay, whom he's not familiar with, okay, to do a quick oral test with him. Okay. And no worries, he is very friendly. Okay. Okay, now I've come to the end of my presentation, and I would like to take some question and answers. But before I do that, I like to show this map. Some of you may be familiar with the projects that's around Canninghill Piers. If you are not, just take a look. We do have a lot of projects that are nearby, such as the Landmark, Riviere, Martin Modern, the Avenue, 8 St. Thomas. 8 St. Thomas is fully sold. Irwell Hill, House on Handy, Midtown Modern, the M, South Beach, Midtown Bay. So we do have a lot of projects around the area. What does that mean? It means that whatever marketing effort that you're doing, right? If the client doesn't like Canninghill Piers, you also have many places to bring the clients to. And also sometimes when we do project marketing, the beautiful part is that the leads that you get is not just for that project itself, right? Because where the client buys depends on the budget, depends on the preference, depends on the suitability. So I urge all of you to make an effort to visit some of this project, or at least read up a little bit about the surrounding projects, so that if you meet a client, even though the show flat, Canninghill Piers show flat is not open yet, maybe you can bring them to see Landmark first. Maybe you can meet them at Riviere, and that's the place where you can start having a conversation with them about buying a lifestyle home that is close to the Singapore River. Because for Riviere, the buildings are already in the midst of, I think the buildings are already up. Okay, I think about close to like 15th, 20th floor already. And definitely you can see how beautiful that particular site is. So similarly in Clarke Quay, okay, you will get beautiful buildings like this as well. Okay, so with this, I'm going to just end my, I'm going to stop share, and we are going to take some questions and answer. Ken, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so Ken, shall we take some question and answers first, or do you want to address them?
I think, okay, why don't I address them first, so that I think they know they can take some question or what. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Let me turn on my camera. All right, I'm here. Okay, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ken here. Thank you, my partner, great partner, Phyllis. Have you actually sharing with us so many things. So I'm just going to share a couple of slides. I already have 6, 7 slides, no worries. So give me some time. So I try to share something with you. Yeah. So give me a minute. Oops. I'm starting something now. Give me a minute. Can you see me now? All right. Phyllis can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Great. So I'm just sharing about 6, 7 screen with you, that's all. So just want to urge everyone. This is actually the things we are doing. We have done. Like what Phyllis say, you can see our block 1 and 3 and 5 and 7 and the 9. So of course the wonderful address, beautiful address 1 Clarke Quay will be the residential. Then you have diagonally across number 5 Clarke Quays. Then of course you can see number 3 is service residences, and then number 7 is Moxie Hotel. So number 9 is of course commercial. So this is actually not one I want to share with you. I think most of you all have known this, but I want you to take a look of this picture. What do you see? Do you see beautiful or not? These pictures are really, really beautiful. Now, why I want to say this, because a while later I will show it to you what our wonderful LIC, especially Jerry and Sean have done for us, especially, of course, the rest of the LIC are helping the day. 6 hours, 5, 6 hours there. I was there as well. So thankful for them. And then I will share with you what they have done for the EDM. But before that, I just want to let everyone know, even without the EDM, you also can send something like this to show your client as a text. Now, what I'm going to show to you is a very normal thing. This is actually, I sent to one of my customer. You trust me, it helps because this is a very, very old century maps of Singapore River. I just take a screenshot of this. I send it to her. I say, do you know what really happening on this side? Because such a prominent place that it was happening something there as well. Yeah? So I'll just write thumbtack. So I just urge everyone to start doing reconnection, sending out to all your clients, because the reconnection very important. Yeah. So like what Phyllis say, eventually not necessarily you have to sell this. You can close any other project there, Revere, Landmark, whatever project, multi-modern, everything you can do there as well. But reconnection very important. The next one I share with you is this is actually also I took a photo and sent it to my clients as well. So I also with this drawing, because I tell him this is actually Chinese Mandarin, we say fa cai lu, which means all the, you know, the water, the Singapore River have been there since 1819, more than 200 years. Yeah. Why Singapore become today is that is actually where all the money comes in from. You see, from the sea, then straight away to this place. So this is such a prominent place. Like what we say, we got mountain, we got water, you sun, you shui, right? So this is really a send to my clients as well. Trust me, one of them respond. They are doing, try to do the decoupling as well. So they want to free up them, one of them to purchase these. At first they said don't want, so after I show them these sort of things, they are quite interested. Yeah, I also send this to them as well. You can see, you can go to Google, you can just check. It's about a bit blur, sorry, because I took a screenshot. So it's a very simple one. I just sent to them. Do you want to get something from this 200 years river? Will you stay here for long or not? As everyone, most of people know that I've been sharing with most of you all. Damaru started from 1984, it's really 37 years. So is this something you want or not? Huh? So of course, all these things, you can take a screenshot with some simple writing to hook them. I think is very, very useful. I gotten response from there. So eventually, you don't need to wait for all the EDM. Whatever you have, just be creative. Just be creative, write something to them. Yeah. So this is actually what we want everybody to do, to send up and hook. Now, of course, this is actually what I want to show. Our Jerry, can you put a chat over there? Can you put 11 to thanks them, Jerry and Sean, please. I really urge everyone. This is actually, they will do to everyone. You see, they spend about 5-6 hours there. And then yesterday I heard they did this until 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. They never sleep. So this is what everybody, yes, please continue coming. Please a double one, because two of them, they are doing until morning. Of course, we have Chester, we have a lot of like Elaine and Jack helping out, but their two is the one who do until yesterday morning, 3 o'clock. I've been asking around, really, really thanks them. So this is what we're going to tell you. They have prepared 3 for us EDM, but they will send to you 2 first. Another one still in the making, we don't know yet, but these 2 will be sent to you. So what is the differences? You can see there's a color tone different. What is the right hand side is the faded color, on the left hand side is more colorful. So you can use this and with some text to send to your clients to hook them as well. Wonderful. Please continue to put a 11 to thanks them, because wonderful LYC. This why I really, really very touched to see this sort of thing prepared. Very, very nice for us to send out. Yeah. So you can see 俊男美女 there also. Handsome guy and pretty girl. Yeah, we have already, you see everything into a package. We have hook option 1 and option 2 as well to stand by the text, and we'll send to you after this. You see, this is actually what we have prepared. This is actually done by our Adeline Chan. Of course, I think the right-hand side one, also one of the core team, my very good buddy, Annie Heng as well. He's one of the LIC for a certain project as well. So yeah, he done this. So we change a bit. We will be sending out to everyone this very soon. Right, Phyllis, right? We'll be sending out option 1, option 2. Why? That means we will be, later after this, we will be sending out a Dropbox link. Listen, we will be sending out a Dropbox link. Every one of you, all our core team, go to the link and take your own EDM. Don't take wrongly. The face, if you cannot recognize yourself, you take wrongly, then I don't know. All right, so remember, go and see yourself properly and take your, this one to collect your EDM first. Then we will send out this option 1, option 2 for you. If you're lazy to type everything, just do editing of the editing chant to your number. Remember, do edit. If not edit, then editing chant got the number. I also don't know. So you do editing to your number and send a short and simple one. Now these days, we don't send a lot. And we shot a short and simple one to our clients to hook them. And if you don't feel comfortable, you want to add in your own words or editing, you can do editing yourself, no worries. We just give a sample to you. This is actually credit from our Adeline as well, yeah. So yeah, This is actually no more already. My last slide showed to you why I put out there one Clark key. I'm going to send this one Clark key, this photo to my customer also. For sure, my customer, I'll ask them, do you know what is one Clark key? Because there is only one Clark key, and also your address is going to be one Clark key. Nice, or not? So you see, send some simple thing to send to all your customer. So just hook them, you see. I think this view is beautiful. You can see, right beside, we have modernized a building there. We have Canninghill modernized. We have mountain, we have water, we have river, we have Clark key, we have all the boat, sampan, what you call this. So it's wonderful. You got river over there. So you can see Singapore, you can see Singapore flyer as well. So one Clark key, send to your client. So I need everyone to start to do now, because if you don't do, our JMA all will sign up. So we have to do it together, right, Phyllis, right?
Yes.
We will sign up thing. We need to do it all together to shout it loud. If you don't do, your JMA will do. So better send it to your client. This is the best hook of the year. We are reaching end of the year. This is the best hook. You want to swing to any other place, but just send it out together. Yeah. And with my very last one, I just want to show it to you. If you have any friends or members or good friend that you want to chill them to do together, they want to know more, this is our last round of recruitment plus PPS. Yeah, power project sharing. Of one, my dear partner, Phyllis will be sharing you in the PPS as well, and we'll do the last round of the recruitment as well. So now we flash this slide is for you all to know all the credited, or give it to all our LIC, Jack, Elaine, Chester, Adeline. All right, you got Jerry, you got Norman, you got Rain, and you got Sean. So credit all give to them. So these are all the LIC. And remember, if you have any friends want to join us, they still can go to the VO and click to join us as a core team. But if they are 50-50, 60-40, they want to know more, please join our dearest Phyllis again. I love to listen to her talk. Correct? I think the way she talk, the bird also automatically will fly to you. Very, very good voice. So ask her to talk, come and listen to her talk. And then we have a famous DJ, Jack Oy there. You can see, he'll be doing a DJ. Like just now the music, you feel like in the Clark key, right? Yeah, this is actually what we want to bring to you, Clark key kind of vibes, right? So ask them to join us on the next Wednesday, 4 p.m. Right, Phyllis? Huh?
Yes.
Next Wednesday, 4 p.m., we will do a PPS. We will do a slides again. And then from there on, they will know more as well. Yeah, so that's it for me. Yes, Phyllis, I think we can take all the Q&A if you want. Phyllis, I'll pass to you. We do together, no worries. Anybody want to
Okay.
have any question? Phyllis?
Sure. All right. So maybe you stop share first, and then I put everyone. Wait. I kind of unpin you first.
Can.
Right. Can, right? Then you can get to see everyone. So if my LICs, if you can turn on the videos, that would be good. Okay. So no worries. I see some questions. Let us just answer question first, right? The commercial units are not for sale, right? That's correct. Commercial units will not be for sale, okay? Especially when you buy from big developers, whether it's like in South Beach, whether you are buying like Midtown, Modern, all this, the commercial units are not for sale. Okay, and then we got questions. Well, all the 111, all the questions lost.
Yeah, maybe Phyllis, we want to touch on this. One of the beauty is also because of commercial not for sale.
Correct.
Because CapitaLand is, of course, the best top number one mall manager. You go to Jewel, you go to everywhere, Bugis, Plaza Sing, Vivo, my favorite area also. This is the beauty. Tell your client, if once the strata being sold, sell by the strata, then it will be very long already.
Very messy.
Yeah, will be a lot of massage parlor, hair salon.
Okay. I think I've got some questions with regards to the flyers. Don't worry, the cost is $150 for 500 flyers, including distribution, $18 just for printing. Yeah. So the person is 132 because Sherry, you can just go and calculate to send 500 flyers via mail, right? To all the different addresses, right? It does cost quite some money, yeah. So yeah, it does the printing itself and the distribution itself, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, Vivo is Maple Tree. Sorry, I said wrongly. Because I love too much. Maple Tree. Sorry, my mistake.
Rachel asked, is there going to be a tennis court? Not that we know of. Yeah, Ken, today I don't think we.
Yeah, we never heard about anything, but we might be getting more info soon. Then we feed them.
Yes. And I have already done up our fact sheet. So right after this meeting, we will send you the fact sheet. We'll send you all the perspectives. Okay, so we will all put in the core team announcement chat. Sorry, we'll put it all in the Canninghill Piers announcement chat.
Yep.
The perspective or whatever we can send to you, we will send to you. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
What is the question from Dawn now? What about the service apartment? What actually he want to ask? Do you know, Phyllis?
Where
How
is it?
about service apartment? Dawn Kui. What is actually she want to ask? How about service apartment?
Hang on. Which question? Wait. Send a question. Hello.
Is it for sale? No. Service apartment, not as we know, right, Phyllis? Dawn is asking, is it for sale? No.
Yeah. Okay. Whether you ask me about the QC thing, I am not sure. Okay. Whether exchange of interest, not the traditional one, will it be a QC? I don't know. Okay. Whenever people ask about QC, right, I think what you guys really want to know is, wow, will the developer be pressured not to sell at a particular price, right? Am I right to understand them? Whenever people ask this question, right, this project will have a very strong demand. So Dallas, I don't think we are going to be worried about not being able to sell within a certain period.
Even the developer just now said he heard a lot of agents been asking him already. A lot of agents also show interest, right?
Yeah, correct. Okay, then Jason asked, hotel and service apartment has their own facilities. Yes, usually it's like that. They don't share in the residential facilities. Okay. Elsie asked, can we have approved pics to send about 1 Clarke Quay? What do you mean by approved pics? Later we will give you the place.
Okay, I think Phyllis, I know what he wants. He was saying that, do you have any approved, maybe like how I sent just now? Right? I don't know, you don't ask me because that one is only I put down. I only put down there 1 Clarke Quay, the address there only.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
nothing
it's
wrong.
okay. It's okay, nothing wrong because the address is confirmed. If you were to read the press release, they also mentioned 1 Clarke Quay and 5
Oh, they mentioned, right? That's great.
Yeah.
Right.
So no worries, okay? No worries about talking about 1 Clarke Quay.
The Sky Club accessible for resident. This one we think not. We will ask this one. We don't know.
Sky Club, yes, 45. Yes. Facilities are level 3, 24, and 45.
All right.
Okay. So Sky Club. Okay. Any operator for service apartment? Okay, service apartment. Remember, I was talking about the Somerset branding.
Yep.
So Somerset branding, Escort is going to still be doing it. Still under CDR, still going to do the Somerset branding. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Can walls be knocked down, JN? I believe so because developer also just confirmed. A good question. Yeah, confirm today that it's not on using PPVC. Okay, so since it's not PPVC, usually knocking down of walls not an issue.
Raymond asking how many shop or floors. We have 2 story of commercial, but how many shop usually we don't know because it depends on the sizes, how big they're going to divide kind of things. But we can check for you roughly.
Okay, Connie asks any EV points, right? This electrical vehicle charging points, right? For sure, new developments will have. How many? I don't know yet. Okay, but I believe all the new developments will have. Okay, any indicative PSF don't have, but my question to you is that if Pasir Ris 8 sells at $2,000 per square foot, or not short, $2,000 per square foot, how much do you think Canninghill Piers should sell? Okay. 8,000.
Phyllis, this one is Tiger Test question.
Tiger Test question. Yeah, Chester, Tiger Test question.
Chester is back. Chester, how are you?
Yes. Okay. Tower 5 residents can access Tower 1 lift. Wow. Hey, Jason, today is just the first JMA meeting, giving us some brief information. The one you have to wait probably during that early September architect briefing. That will be a good question to ask, yeah?
But that's how Jason is asking something I want to share with them more. I think he's asking whether the 24th story, the facility can be shared by all. I think should be can because remember the 24th story, we are link bridge to the other side. So that will be, yeah.
Okay, I'm moving my head. Can you see the link bridge? Can you see the link bridge? Yeah.
Direct link to MRT. Yes, there will be an underpass to MRT, Andrew. Very good question. There will be an underpass direct link to MRT. Yes, that's why we are integrated. We are right above the MRT. Okay.
Yo-Yo concierge service, they haven't mentioned yet, but I believe with CDL and Capital Land, both of them have run like service apartment and hotels. I believe concierge service is a must-have these days. Yeah. Maintenance fee, we wouldn't know yet. Yeah.
Please, this one we didn't hear what they say about how many car park lot we don't know. We know there's 4-story car park, B1, B2, B3, B4. Did they mention how many?
No, but
No.
during, I think in the very first GMA meeting, Ken, the one that you attended, one of your notes says not 1:1, but it will be season parking. So
Yep.
I wrote that in the fact sheet. Okay. So people, you all just hold on. I just want to share screen on something. Okay. Because I know some of you very kanchong what information you're getting. Don't worry. Okay, you will get a
Fact sheet.
Yeah, you will get a fact sheet.
Just now Philly's done for you all. He do think very beautiful, I'll tell you. The fact very nice done up. Later we send to you, no worries.
Yeah, okay. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see the fact sheet?
Yep. Can
okay,
see.
so don't worry, okay, people. I have done up for you the information, okay? All this information, whatever I can give you is already written here, okay? And then I have given you the unit sizes. Don't worry, you don't have to copy down, okay? It's all done. Okay, what are the show flat types? The asterisk, all these are the show flat types to make it easier. And then if your client don't forgotten what this place is about, okay, it's former Liangkot, a lot of people will recognize, okay, and we will tell them that it's going to be an iconic integrated development that will redefine how Singapore River will look like. It will become this beautiful building here. And by looking at this, you can tell them a lot of stories, right, about the views. And whatever I told you about facilities is also in the fact sheet here. And lastly, these are all the key points. You know, some customers don't have time to read, but I have already bold them, made that into capital letters so that it's easy to pick up. So with just these 4 pages, right, you can really outreach already. Don't bother about some people already have the draft what you call that, floor plans, or cannot distribute whatever. Don't worry, because your clients will still want to see the show flats, and by then you will have the full set of floor plans. So don't worry. I know there are people who have started, some companies, they have started sharing even though they're not supposed to share, but all these are with the draft not very clear. Customers will still want to choose specific stacks and all this kind of stuff. All right.
Okay, there's a question. Joe O asked, any idea maintenance fee? We don't know yet. Maybe this one will be the architect briefing. We will check for you again. But Sharon Eng asking, don't know who will be the anchor tenant for commercial year, right? No, we don't know yet, but definitely we're going to have an anchor tenant, don't worry. Definitely we have a good tenants because it's kind of CapitaLand.
Yeah, CapitaLand, CDL, they are really very experienced project owners. Yeah.
Okay, the car park session means pay addition. No, Raymond, what Philly's trying to do, the sitting car park, is usually what we know from the very first meeting is they're saying that the maintenance fee come with the car park lots together. That is what we know lah.
No. I think Ken, no. Yep. I don't think so. Sorry, Ken. I think when they say season parking means they have to pay extra.
But again, when the first meeting, I remember they say the maintenance fee is inclusive of the car park.
Oh, okay, because, never mind, let us, in the meantime, in my fact sheet, I put, number 1, car park, not 1:1, and it will be season parking. Okay, all integrated development, if for those of you who has done like dual residences, have done Marina One residences, Midtown Modern, all this, right? Generally, developers will not promise you that the car park is inclusive, okay? Subsequently, dual residents after TOP, they did include, but Marina One people still continue to pay. Warwick, they continue to pay. It is expected for integrated development, okay? But the good thing about paying means that if you have more cars, you can afford to pay, you have space to park. So no issue, right? So currently the issue people face now is not enough car park lots, yeah? The ingress, egress, all this, right, Yen? We let the architect, let you know, because we have not had an architect briefing. What we are really excited today is to tell you guys that our address is 1 Clarke Quay. Okay, that is the most fabulous part. And my wallpaper, don't worry, this is actually the perspective. Okay. Yes, and the fact sheet, yes. Whatever I put in the announcement chat, in the CT chat, and the Telegram chat, you guys can share with your clients. Okay, no worries. That one, no worries. How many lifts? We do not know. Smart home is a must these days, so I would think definitely. Any priority pricing, right? Okay, this one I cannot answer you because we have 2 big developers and they have done a lot of Singapore projects. Can you imagine if we allow all the priority members? I think my dear friends here, some of our clients may not get the chance to buy. Okay, but again, let the developer answer you, right? Super penthouse, is it single level? This one I can answer because in today's meeting, they did mention the super penthouse is somewhat like a 1.5 story. Okay, so meaning that you will have a like a half level, like a mezzanine level, as well as like a little sky terrace. Okay. Hypermarket. Okay. Sale will be by balloting. Okay, for this one, I will for sure tell you it will definitely be by balloting. Why? Because very rare and very strong demand. Maintenance fee aside, season parking, okay, extra. Okay, so I think we are all good with in terms of asking questions. I think maybe can I get my PICs to share? If you guys continue to type the questions and I will try to answer. Hold on, maybe hold on for a while. Any indicative PI? The one I answered already. Okay. I think I've answered all the questions. Yeah. Oh, penthouse, whether penthouse include airspace, I do not know because I do not know which part. Oh, but if they mention mezzanine level, definitely there should be some kind of high ceiling. But people, if you are somebody who can afford to buy super penthouse, right, this is no issue lah, right? You will love to have the highest ceiling possible because you're on top of the world, you know, you're literally on that level. What level is that? 40. I don't know whether you can go up to level 48. Yeah. Okay, I think questions all answered, right? Okay, ceiling height, don't know yet. Yeah, details wise, people project details don't know yet. But what I need you guys to do is because we need to start printing first, because we want your flyers to have 2 times, right, the chance to reach a consumer. So we want to do it 2 rounds. Okay, so even if you say you participate in just the free one that you get 500 flyers, we're also trying our best, give you 2 chances, 250 distribute once, 250 distribute another time. But if you buy extra lots, right, meaning you may have 1,000 this time round, 1,000 another time round. Okay, this is what we are doing. Okay, so maybe on my screen here, I just follow my own screen. Maybe you guys, maybe I will have Jack to share something first. Okay, maybe I will put in the chat lah. Can you all say, Jack, what number? Okay, number 1. Can you all put 1 if you are from Jack's team? Hey, support Jack leh. Nobody from his team. Wow, this person typed many times, Norman also from your team. Okay, I also support.
Suddenly I gonna caught off guard,
I think all the team are between one team lah. One team easier lah.
One team. One. Okay, good. Thank you very much, Jack. What? Okay, while you are thinking of what to say, I will say something. Yesterday, I turned on my Gmail and I saw, wow, Jack Ui's, what you call that, EDM. And he was being interviewed by Marcus Noah. Have you guys seen that video? Haven't seen it? Quite interesting. Have seen, right? You see, he's actually doing extra things to do his recruitment, okay? All right, okay, Jack, come. Ready?
Sure, ready.
Okay.
Because I've been marketing one pearl bank for a while, so it is an iconic development. So the thing about Canninghill Piers, if you ask me, it will be easily on the same scale or even at a higher tier. Not saying which is better, but if you ask me, both are very iconic. And what I like about Canninghill Piers is that there's a very strong story behind it. So I see Canninghill Piers as a collector's item. Okay, I love shoes. Okay, I love buying collector limited edition shoes. So I see Canninghill Piers are like a limited edition development. So and you guys know that when you buy something that's a collector's item or limited edition, if it's just a limited edition, but if there's a story that's behind it, what happens to the value of that collector's item? So I see Canninghill Piers as a collector's item as well as a collector's item with a history and a story behind it. So if you guys are into antiques, you all will also know. Any antique with a story behind it, the painter has a special story or history behind it. What happens to the value? Is it able to retain its value, or over time, does it increase in value? So that is something that I will relate Canninghill Piers to. So
Canninghill Piers is priceless, right? Yep. Okay, next is Sean. I'm just following my screen.
Hello. Hey, what are we supposed to share? Sorry. What is the context of what we supposed to share?
Your
Like,
excitement.
oh,
Your
okay.
excitement about this project.
I think today's information sharing, I think the thing that excites me most is our address of really number one Clarke Quay. I think that one is something really, really rare that hey, you are number one Clarke Quay. If you are talking to all the landed people, you know, hey, those that buy number one East Coast Road is the lot is very, very valuable. So I think this address is a very huge plus for us to add on, like we say, hey, we have the views, we have the service apartments, hotels, all integration, all in one. We are highest, tallest in the Singapore River. All this, all included. I think the cherry on top is number one Clarke Quay. Wow, then you know that the address is, hey, where you stay? I stay number one Clarke Quay. You know, one Clarke Quay. Yeah, I think yeah, that is
you
the
cannot say share too many points because we have other LICs. I think
sorry.
Already. Okay, so if you want to be number one in lifestyle, your client, they have to buy number one Clarke Quay, right? Okay, Chester, ready?
Hello.
Hi.
I think every bit of this information that has come to us is very, very exciting. But when you look at the whole composition of the entire team, for the developer, for the architect, I think everything has been very, very well thought out, and for good reason. To me, because this piece of land is so very, very rare. So everybody who is involved in it, I think even it trickles down to the JMAs like us. You know, nobody wants to waste this precious piece of land, this precious piece of, this precious opportunity for our clients or even us. You know, agents are also buyers, right? So really, go out there, reach out. Don't waste this precious opportunity. There are only that many units that are available. You know, there's a lot of competition. Demand is expected to be so strong. So I'm very, very excited. I have also, like Ken, started to outreach to my clients as well, telling them, you know, hold your horses, don't buy anything first. You must look at Canninghill, Piers.
Don't buy anything first. Don't buy anything first.
Yeah, don't buy anything first. You give me check, I don't want. Wait for Canninghill, Piers.
Correct.
Just kidding. Okay, but it's really, really very exciting. Yeah.
Thank you, Chester.
Okay.
Next we have Adeline.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't see my face. I saw Jerry's face actually on screen.
Really?
Hello, everyone. Yeah, so very, very excited to be a part of this team. Okay, and to be marketing this state-of-the-art development. Really something that's very different from the existing projects, and definitely something that is beyond just integrated. So really looking forward. Actually, before this, right, of course, there may be some people who might be thinking, you know, oh, how much will it price all this? So if price is a factor, right, then, you know, that's where we start to think, maybe, you know, we can sell other projects and things like that. But as more and more information is being released, okay, my perception changed, you know. Although it will be competitive, it is going to be very challenging for this project. It won't be easy, definitely. Okay. Yeah, but it is something that you know that when your clients buy, it is conscious selling, really from the heart one, because you know that this is something that they can preserve and they can really keep, all right, whether it's short term, mid term, or even long term. All right, there is a certain value. All right, and I see that their exit point is also very clear in future. Yeah, so definitely something that I will ask my client to wait first. Take a look first before deciding. Okay.
Collector item can keep for long, right?
Yes,
so
yes.
I believe here I'm one of the collector item also because I'm the oldest. Can keep for long, right? Okay, next one. Next one, who are?
Thank you.
Elaine, on my screen is Elaine.
Hello, everyone. I was thinking if I'm the last one, right, then I'll say, oh, all the above LIC represent what I'm actually wanted to share. Okay, now I think the fact that we are all here today is because we are really excited about this project, and that's why we have this CT meetup. So I totally agree with what Ken has mentioned, right? Especially for us agents, it's a very unique, it's a very special project and it has a story to tell.
Yep.
And that's why it will actually make it very easy for us to connect with our clients.
Yep.
So really, we will just want to, urge everyone, take good use of this opportunity. Not every time we will have such a unique development to tell a story to the clients.
Yep.
Sometimes when we actually text client, oh, okay, this project selling at how much, what kind of transformation, this and that, maybe they also listen until like, okay, I've been listening to the same story, same thing, right? But this is something unique. So like I say, I think we are all here because we are very excited. So really looking forward to it.
Thank you, Elaine.
Thank you.
All right, next, Jerry, our cameraman and our video man.
Thank you, Jerry. I have to say thank you to you. So many hours are not easy taking photo, and yesterday 3-4 o'clock. Did you sleep or not? Let me see your eyes first. Show everybody your eyes first. Come.
Well, how to zoom?
You got black eyes back, then you can claim some.
For information, Ken, I didn't sleep until this morning about 8 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
I should ask Ismail to issue some Promax share to you. I told you already.
Well, you're hoping then. Oh, wow, that's fine.
No,
thank you, brother. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you.
You should say yes, thank you. Please, thank you.
Sure, you're not
don't give me one share. Give me a couple of lots. They'll be good.
Okay, Jerry.
You're not mahjong, right? You're not playing mahjong, never sleep, you sure?
Okay,
Jerry. Go, take away, Jerry.
Okay. I've been walking around at Clarke Quay, the area, Fort Canning. Reminds me a lot of things in the past. Okay, so Liang Court itself was formerly an old dame. I would say that it was this building that has got a lot of historical meaning to a lot of people around my age. Okay, because it was one of the places. I mean, when we can actually understand this, I mean, you all probably know how old I am. That place was the place where you. Yeah, and plus also the swimming pool, which was known for something else. Okay, we all know that particular swimming pool is known for something. Okay, but Liang Court itself has got a lot of history, a lot of meaning, and anybody that was looking for anything that's got related to Japanese stuff, that's the place to be. Okay, and I still remember the old hotel name was known as the Hotel New Otani. That was a very long time ago. Okay, that place is a uniqueness. It's a place on its own. It's not so much like Orchard. It's not really like River Valley. It's very much on a place of its own. So if you must ask me, I would say that probably this is going to be a limited edition, like what Jack has mentioned, something that's very unique. And let's not be concerned about the PSF, but let's look at the quantum, which I think the quantum will make a lot of sense, because looking at the one bedroom starting from 409, I think even at about 3,002, 3,003, even at that kind of price point, it still makes a lot of sense. Because this is something that's I will use the word rarity, and I think a lot of people would actually see a lot of value in this particular project. Yeah, so I don't think it's a difficult project to sell, honestly speaking.
Yes, because this project has so much story we can tell, so much. Yeah,
there's so much story to tell, you see. Yeah, so much. I mean, if we have actually sold things like Midtown Bay, we've sold Warwick before, this is okay, no problem. And that's why we have people like Phyllis, all these people like Chester, all these who are able to actually come in to actually add value to every one of us. So I mean, I also learned how to sell. I also learned how to sell anything that's above 3,000. So there's nothing to worry about. It's a home, but it's a very different kind of home. It's a waterfront, it's a riverfront home, but this is not your normal everyday river, but this is Singapore River. This is something that's unique, and you're living just right next to Clarke Quay, and the entertainment doesn't end, and you have endless, F&B, everything is all there, all night, all day long. Even if you take a look at the facade itself that the developer has set up today, it does not look like your typical project. It looks a lot more different. Honestly, if you were to look at from one angle, it looks like some kind of a casino resort or some other in Melbourne. It looks like. So it's something that's very interesting, something that's very well done also. I mean, we're probably having an idea for the next EDM to have this also.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Okay. And next we have Rain.
Just now Jerry talked until halfway, he said he think of the past, then he stunned for a while. I thought he wanted to cry. Wow, I thought what really happened to the past. He stopped for a while. I thought
a lot of memories, man.
Yeah,
I want to cry already.
Yeah, last time I think you talked about Daimaru. Okay, but we don't talk so much because if we say Daimaru, those of us who know, that means you're of certain age. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about Daimaru.
That's a giveaway.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know about Daimaru. Okay. Next is Rain. Rain.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Sorry, I'm outside having some family dinner. But I'm listening in all the while.
Yes.
Okay, so for those of you who know me, I've always been very, very passionate about integrated developments. I take part in, I would say, most of the integrated developments projects. Okay, and of course, I think as all my other colleagues have mentioned, all the good points. I just want to say that this product itself do not need to worry about the price. Okay, there's really no need to worry about the price because people will still buy because the quantum is going to be very palatable to everyone, right? And this development is very interesting because it has got very, very good views. Okay, you either get a water view or you get the Fort Canning view, which is going to be really interesting because I cannot really think of many integrated developments that has got such good basics, right? At very attractive, I would say the entry barrier at a very good quantum entry for everyone, whereby I think even locals itself will be even able to afford at this quantum. So you will see another very successful launch for this integrated development that we have that is looking so iconic. And I think the moment the press release is being released, you see this beautiful background picture that is behind Phyllis is like all over Singapore. All over Singapore, yes. Okay, and in fact, all my clients are asking about this project. So continue to reach out. And most importantly, we hope every single one of you close a unit at Canninghill, Piers. Okay, back to you, Phyllis. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rain. And definitely the last but not least, and the person who will be the best to do this wrap up is none other than Mr. Norman Cole.
Yay, oh, you really give me a big arrow, yeah.
No, really. Happened to be my screen. I screenshot show you at the bottom one here.
That time I start, now I wrap up. Okay. Never want.
Power, you know.
No, this development, okay, I'm a very, very, very big fan of waterfront development, irregardless of which waterfront development. I think you give me what waterfront development I can sell. But Clarke Quay itself or Liang Court, some interesting thing to me. I did my part-time work a lot in the Clarke Quay area, whether is it in the Ellenborough Market Cafe, that time when I was 16 years old. Then of course I worked in the club as a bar. Then after I went to work at GMAX. All this, I go to Liang Court very often because that's where I can get cheap food that time. So I mean to be part of a waterfront development where it's Singapore River, a very big history kind of location, as well as somewhere that I'm so familiar, and the lifestyle that you get from waterfront development. I mean, how many locations in Singapore already have waterfront in front, yet integrated? Then you get all the convenience together. I mean, everybody says everything already, right? It's a rare collectible item. I mean, anything so expensive is rare collectible. So maybe this kind of development is something that I would say foreigners will know the place, locals will know the place. And when you want to talk about reselling it, it is about how prominent the development is. I would say it's very confident that this development will be something very attractive. So, I mean, your customer will be excited. I mean, I'm excited. It's so hard to come by. Right. So if you haven't done anything to reach out yet, I think, yeah, right. This is the call to action now, right? You all should start sending out message. Right. Reconnect. Reconnect. Yeah, let them know about Canninghill, Piers. Let them know about, hey, you know Liang Court now no more. Tear down already. Like that. I tell them already, Liang Court no more already. No more what's coming up. Canninghill, Piers you don't know Yeah, I invite you
Good.
You
can always invite the client to go for Canning for picnic then point to them where is actually the place That's the only place we can get.
Talk about it. Yeah, because I'm a person that like to go waterfront area, and I bring my kids to Fort Canning, that little sand park area, that kind of thing. So it is going to be something that families can go, since we're very near to MRT, the parks are nearby, the greens are nearby, the malls are nearby, the waterfront is nearby. And then for people like me, if I want to kick out the house, then I go to the bar and drink no choice. Yeah. So I think it's best of all for everything. I'm so excited. Wrap up.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Phyllis. Phyllis, which is true also. I think the 2-3 years before the really tear down, we went there. You should know. One more thing for the investor also. The Liangcourt are really, we called it a small Japan and small Korea.
Yes.
They are, the renting wise, they are getting a top notch of the tenants, I think, yeah.
That's
Especially
right.
there will be a lot of Korean, a lot of Japanese over there as well. I
Yes.
think for the rental wise.
Yes.
Yeah.
So don't worry about CMA. Chester is our numbers guy. So
Yep.
Chester will share with you rentability and etc. But sometimes it's good to see with your own eyes, right? If you have time, right, weekends or in the evening, right, you just go to Fort Canninghill. If you don't want to climb, don't want to walk, you just go to the playground, the area, right? You can see so many expats families. Already go down there, your clients will know, oh, this is really an expats enclave, you know. Okay, but okay, it's getting late, so we always want to try to keep our training very short. Only today because there's a lot of sharing.
Yep.
So do you guys have anything else to share? Otherwise, shall we call it a night?
Yeah, before we wrap up, before I pass back to you, Phyllis, I just want to tell everyone I have just forward out Jerry have sent to me the Dropbox for the EDM. I also have forward out the Adeline actually prepared forward the text, to our announcement group and the core team groups. And also later, I think all the LIC will continuously also send to their own team as well. So I think all our guys can straight away to take out their EDM from the Dropbox and the message to send it together. Yeah, Phyllis?
Yes. So
pass to you.
the LICs were sent to the announcement chat, while I myself I will send in the latest fact sheet and whatever perspective or whatever information that developers allow us to send through. I'll send it to you guys first before we share it in the Telegram chat. Okay. Anybody else?
One more thing, Phyllis, just in case, later when you guys and the rest of the CTs get them to actually check the EDMs to ensure that the names, the contact numbers, and
number,
and the C number is all correct. If let's say there's any error, please let the respective LICs know. Then let me know exactly the error. Then I'll make the changes for them.
Yeah, because we had to match your face, to your name, and all this is not easy and requires.
That's all very well done by Sean. Sean was very busy doing the matching. That was not an easy task.
He was saying that he went to CEA and checked the number and checked the photo and tell you the photo.
Yeah, he had to go all over the CSI. Can you imagine? It's like he was just trying to, based on his memory and try to remember. I was happily snapping away. It's easy, you see.
Then we realized a lot of the CEA photo and the real life photo
it's very hard to identify.
You mean you just realized?
I don't know say things.
Real life so much prettier, right?
Real life
Okay. All right, I think people, we should say good night. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Good night, and we are really happy to have you in our team, and we will work very closely. Okay, the 10 of us together.
Yep.
To bring all of you to a successful launch at Canninghill Piers. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please, I think should we stay for another 10 minutes to talk about LIC for a while? All the LIC, please stay back for a while. Can another 5-10 minutes only, please?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
All the LIC, please stay for 5
I have to wait for people to go out. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you. See you guys soon.
Yeah. Please reach out.
Yeah. All the LIC will stay for 5-10 minutes to do a briefing.
Oh, I thought you want to do a cheer. You want to
cheer. You talk about cheer, then Jerry said again.
Oh, I thought you want to reward us with PropNext shares.
Wow, PropNext share, they must look for Jack really.
Oh, Jack,
only $1 something. He's getting CDL. Look at the wall. CDL about $6 plus $7. $1 thing, Jack 看不在里面。
Okay, we will wait for I think sometimes we have to start removing people, right?
Yep. We want to do that.
Okay, our can you all help to do that? Then we can have our meeting.
Well, we got 10% here, just 9. Perfect 10. You're perfect 10 also.